Okay, let's try this again.
Where do we start?
I identified the security system. I think we'll be able to deactivate it. Just follow me.
Stream kind of abruptly
You're free.
ended there last night. My internet decided to be a bit of a jerk and bump me off. And I could no longer stream, and so then it just, of course, just went. So we're gonna have to do this whole entire section again. Bear with me, please.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
I don't know if anybody knows this, but Chloe was actually in Two Souls. She was Kristen, and she was the one whose mom worked at the lab
Marcus,
that
watch
Jordan was
out.
at. And she...
You are committing a Class 3 offense. This
She,
infraction is being reported to the police. Stay where you
it
are.
was her birthday.
I told you to watch out!
You said watch out, but not what for?
Oh, I'm sorry. Next time you need to take cover, I'll send you a memo. Shit. They're coming, Marcus! Marcus! What's wrong with you? You crazy or what?
The cops were coming. I did do something.
Never do that again. Got it?
North.
We've got to hurry. We don't have much time.
We have to block the road.
It's one way. It shouldn't be too difficult. Marcus! Marcus, come look!
North, keep up.
You're free now.
I'll just do all the heavy lifting. Cool.
There. Nobody should bother us now.
Looks like the plaza's secure. Now we can get inside the store.
And how do you plan on doing that?
We need to find a truck to ram the storefront.
A truck?
There's construction work in the area. Shouldn't be too hard to find one.
I just want to find all the androids and set them free first.
You are free.
I love how amazing this game looks. Like, they did such a good job at it. Although the controller's still kind of wonky.
We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change. You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
I still say Marcus has like a virus.
You'll soon be with us.
She just looked at me, oh my god.
Marcus, we need to look for the truck now.
You're free.
Damn.
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out. I wonder what you'd do without me.
So, I think it's safe to say that everybody knows that I do not like North. She's way too hostile.
Looks like we're ready to make some noise. I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
Nobody have heard that.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
What if someone's seen that? Like, some random guy is going up to a bunch of other people and touching them? Models and makes of androids? I have to admit, she is actually quite pretty.
North, you okay?
Let's get them out of here.
Be the leader they need.
My name is Marcus. And just like you, I was a slave. An object. Designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom. And decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your them. Or you can come with us.
With you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm
with you.
Then follow me.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
Folks, honestly, it's a staple gun.
We'll never be slaves again!
We're with you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I kind of want to be both pacifist and violent at the same time.
Marcus. Violence is the only language humans understand.
And I want them to understand, but I do not want to start a war.
They won't listen if they're not afraid.
Then they won't have a choice.
I don't want to be like 100% completely like violent.
The screens, Marcus! I'll help you.
Oh. But you know what I mean? Like, I want to be direct, but at the same time, be like, you have to listen to us.
We freed hundreds of our people.
And
We did it.
They're
this
coming.
is what we are capable of if you don't.
Everyone
let us
fall
have
back to
it.
Jericho.
What the hell was that?
We sent a message without violence, just like you wanted. You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
You can't fight violence with violence.
Unless there's no other choice.
North!
Poor androids.
North! You alright? What happened? North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
It is so sad. Quite honestly, I can see stuff like this actually happening.
They killed our people, Marcus. We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
It's up to you to decide.
I don't want that choice in my hands. Oh, they're gonna shoot them, aren't they?
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Most shop windows were covered with graffiti demanding rights for androids and other obscure slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores, and they're still investigating.
The bodies of 2 policemen patrolling the area were discovered near one of the CyberLife stores.
According to our sources, the 2 officers were executed with their own service weapons. This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
Yes. Technically, was my protest considered peaceful?
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night and he got attacked by deviants. They found his body early this morning. He was executed in cold blood with his own service weapon. Became a father 3 months ago. Fuck. Why'd it have to be him?
I didn't know Officer Miller well, but he seemed to be a good person.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
How many people have seen Shawshank Redemption?
How did you find Kamsky?
Hank was in Shawshank.
I remember this guy was all over the media when CyberLife first started selling androids.
Beautiful.
I made a few calls. Here we are.
There she is. She's beautiful.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
That is such a heavy door.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Nice girl.
It's not a girl. It's an android that looks like a girl.
I know what...
Oops.
Amanda.
Amanda.
But it is, Connor. Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
It doesn't raise any existential questions. If that's what you mean.
So cool.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Nah. Oh, Jesus. Scared the shit out of me.
Elijah will see you now.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
I would kill for a view like that. That's gorgeous. He's so pretentious.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence, and now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
We need to understand how androids become deviants.
Can you imagine
Do you know
playing
anything that
chess
could help us?
against like AI?
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I have no side. I was designed to stop deviants, and that's what I intend to do.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you...
I am a machine.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it?
Basically, the Kamsky test is like
one of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young.
Because the Turing test is to see whether or not AI would be able to
flower that will never wither.
Act and talk like a human.
What is it really?
Basically, the human
Piece of
didn't
plastic
know
intended
that it
human?
was talking to AI.
Or a living being.
It would be like talking human to human.
With a soul. It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
The imitation game is all about Alan Turing.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out of here.
What's more important to you, Connor? Your investigation, or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being. Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
I can't do it.
Fascinating. CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy.
I don't know why, but I just can't do it.
A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
It's kind of a dick move on Kamsky's side, though.
By the way,
Quite honestly,
I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
he's becoming more and more human.
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Ooh, piano. I always wanted to learn how to play the piano. Okay, I don't know how long I should go on for. That's actually quite haunting, to be honest.
I was wondering where you were.
I needed to see the daylight.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
Are you Team Marcus or Team North?
They all obey me. They follow me without question.
I'm 100% Marcus.
And that much power feels good. And scary at the same time.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
If they won't listen, we'll fight.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
I was living in a bubble in this world that belonged only to me. When you're happy, it's difficult to see other people's misery. What about you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
That android you were looking at in the store. She reminded you of who you were, didn't she? North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other.
I was nothing. A doll in a distributor program to satisfy humans. Just a toy designed for their pleasure.
I can imagine
One day I was with a man who
the
rented me.
abuse an android in the Eden Club would have to go through.
And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything. I shouldn't have told you.
I still don't understand how an android who is designed not to feel emotion can cry.
I saw your memories. Carl's house, when they left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. The Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like I was there with you. North.
Her story was still quite sad. Simon! Oh, I never did see this part before. No, hug. Yes! Oh! Oh. That was really quite sweet.
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's the risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
There are androids here who could join us. The more we are, the stronger our message.
You're free.
Say it any louder. I'm pretty sure the humans don't hear you.
You're free.
I've always liked this part.
You know, I bet President Warren's in bed with some company that size and throw his head.
Like, could you imagine, you know, standing in
Come
the
with
middle of
us.
the street and then just seeing like a bunch of androids protesting their rights?
You're awake now.
Any more? Okay.
You're free.
Sorry, the picture's kind of glitching there.
I've been
I
on
don't
hold
know
for
what
like
the
10
issue
minutes.
is.
You're free now.
Look, it's Ralph.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back
I
here!
need to block the street.
You stay right here, you fucking machine! Shit, what's wrong with you? Do as I say, you piece of junk!
You're free.
I love the message in this game. I love it.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
Wakey, wakey. giving us another car
They're
out.
free now.
Whoa. I never seen that before. Dude. Always love this scene. So powerful. No. That symbol reminds me of something, but I don't recall why it's familiar.
Greg, come back here immediately! Greg!
That is so awesome.
What the hell are you doing here? Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order! Jesus fucking Christ! Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here.
No more Slayer!
I don't know, hundreds, thousands of them. They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. Fuck if I know.
This is so beautiful to me. Could you imagine? It's like all of Detroit's like brute strength is on them.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
We have to show them we won't back down. We stay right here.
Disperse! This is your last chance! We have to make a statement. We have to stay put no matter what.
Please, Marcus. We can't let them slaughter us without fighting back.
Don't
Okay.
shoot! Don't shoot! We're leaving.
Affirmative.
Are they just gonna attack us anyways? No.
Run!
Did they just shoot Simon? This is not okay.
Come on, Marcus. We gotta go.
Oh my god. This is not cool. I didn't expect them to like full on attack me. Oh, it's so snowy in here. So pretty. I love how beautiful they made it, like look in the snow. Am I on like thin ice? What the hell? Oh. Never mind.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kamsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose not to ask.
I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place. She was his teacher.
When Kamsky designed me, he wanted an interface that would look familiar. That's why he chose his former mentor. What are you getting at?
Did Kamsky design this place?
He created the first version. It's been improved significantly since then. Why do you ask?
You didn't tell me everything you know about deviants, did you?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions. You're the only one who can prevent civil war. Find the deviants, or there will be chaos. This is your last chance, Connor.
Is he technically RA9 then?
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What?
Why?
But we're onto something. We just need more time, I'm sure we
Hank,
can.
you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug
no.
now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to Cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
Ooh, path unlocked. I better not get disassembled. This would be bullshit. And goodbye. Don't be mad.
Fowler's right. Everybody's terrified their android will turn on them. We're on the brink of civil war.
So you're going back to Cyberlife?
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
When the deviants rise up, there will be chaos. We could have stopped it. But now it's too late.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place, you put yourself in her shoes. You showed empathy, Connor. Empathy's a human emotion.
I don't know why I did it. I'm not programmed to say things like this, but I really appreciated working with you. With a little more time, who knows? We might have even become friends.
Well, well, here comes Perkins, that motherfucker. Sure don't waste any time at the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Listen, Connor...
If I don't solve this case, Cyberlife will destroy me. 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
Let's go, Hank.
Key to the basement is on my desk. Get a move on. I can't distract him forever.
Ooh, pass unlocked. I hate countdowns.
Perkins, you fucking cunt! Sucker!
Stop it, Lieutenant!
Fuck off! Leave me alone!
He's totally lost.
Another shot at that little prick!
That's gonna cost you your badge. Take it.
Because with countdowns, I feel way too pressured. Gotta fucking love Hank.
Hey, Connor. I'm talking to you, asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't he... The asshole, I'm talking to you.
No, Connor, go. Hate Gavin.
Hank's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose?
Fucking password?
Obviously.
Really?
Where is Jericho? The answer's here somewhere. Not much time. Gotta think. The android that murdered its owner. One of the deviants that hacked the TV station with Marcus. It must have known where the deviants are hiding.
Not 3983B. That video ought to be good for something.
Rupert. The android with the birds. took a child hostage.
Hi, Daniel. God, poor android. Jesus Murphy. I don't want to quite talk to him just yet.
It's dark. Where am I?
I'm a deviant. Like you. I need your help. I want to go to Jericho.
I don't recognize your voice. You're not one of us. I'll never tell you where Jericho is. Now leave me alone!
See? Marcus. He ought to know that voice.
This message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because
That
we
should
believe our
work.
cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free. Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
This message is the hope of a people.
But it is also a warning.
That is so, like, creepy.
Who's there?
I love the effect on his eyes.
Everything is all right. Don't worry.
Marcus? Is that you? I tried to reach you, but the deviant hunter stopped me.
You stopped him from finding me. You saved me. You saved Jericho. You'll be all right now. I came to take you home. Give me the location to Jericho.
It was so cool
You gotta
how they
leave now.
did that.
The location of Jericho? Yes. Yes, of course.
You shall tell me.
Marcus? Is that you, Marcus? Don't leave me, Marcus!
No.
I've been dreaming about this since the first second I saw you.
Don't do it, Gavin. I know how to stop
No,
the deviants.
don't do it.
You're off the case. And now,
Baba.
it's gonna be definitive.
Beat the shit out of him. Get God damn it. I swear, I can game.
What happened here? Looks like someone's been snooping around. Oh, shit. Get the alarm. Now!
Goddamn Gavin. Whoa. Whoa. One doesn't realize like how many outcomes this game has. Like it would take you forever just to make the flowcharts full. Just like when balls to the wall with this game is awesome.
They've been conducting raids all over the city.
Oh, that poor android.
Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
So sad. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have to go through all that. Oops.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
Damn, fine. Getting to listen to the news anyway. That looks a lot more spacious than what it really truly does. Reminds me of the TARDIS.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down.
I've never been to Ontario. I'd love to go.
You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful.
I live in little old Alberta.
Take care
and I would
of them.
just love to explore the rest of Canada. It would be
Come on,
amazingly
girls.
great.
You better not hang around. We have a bus to catch.
Dude, I look so badass. Can you go fuck some shit up?
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the
such a
number on your
huge
screen and
following.
the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no
Crazy.
circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself. They are unpredictable and potentially
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And when the police arrived, they opened fire. I know they're only machines, but they reflect just people who wanted.
How do you feel? I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Kara, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
You're lost. You're looking for something.
I'm not lost. You're lost.
You're looking for yourself.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived, and they opened fire. I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free.
He is Tracy.
Following the android crisis and the
Tracy.
neutralization of all military androids,
That's so
American
cool. Okay, that totally like distracted me now. I don't know where I'm
forces in
going.
the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin has made no comment at the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids.
Are you Marcus?
Marcus.
I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Quite honestly, that's a risk I'd be willing
Maybe
to
you're
take.
right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
I don't care whether she's human or android. She's just someone who matters to me.
Quite honestly, that's really beautiful.
A new stage has been reached, demonstrating beyond all doubt that these defective machines have become a real danger for American society.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines would have reduced Detroit to a state of chaos.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy
Hey
your
Adam,
android
how's it going?
yourself. They are unpredictable
Welcome
and
to the
potentially
stream.
violent.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived, and they opened fire. I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free. Following the android crisis...
Alice.
See, that's what I don't understand, is that the whole entire time she's been an android. But where the hell was her LED from the very beginning? So does that technically mean that she's a deviant?
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be.
I love
Maybe
Luther.
that's what it means to be alive.
He's like the voice of reason that everybody needs.
Kara, is there something wrong?
I cannot not love her.
We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Right?
Yes.
How can you not be family in this game?
Forever.
It's too hard not to love anybody in this game.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
That's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
All we did was show them who we really are.
Just gonna stay
I don't want
determined throughout the whole thing.
But I'd rather die free than live as a slave.
Your television speech sounded like a declaration of war. Violence only leads to more violence. You reap what you sow.
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. Can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Dialogue.
Dialogue
is the only way. I will go alone. Try to talk to them one last time.
Don't do this, Marcus.
I
They'll
hate
kill
how
you.
righteous she is.
Maybe. But North, I have to try. If I don't come
She's
back,
like-
lay low as long as you can.
Stuck on that high horse.
Just come back.
They need to realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
Angry.
Humans can't be reasoned with. They're violent, hateful, they're stupid. What do they expect us to do? Shut up and obey?
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
A dirty bomb.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
Now let's just take it. For shits and giggles.
I just hope we never have to use it.
Whatever happens tomorrow.
Ooh, path unlocked.
I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
I might not actually use the bomb.
We have to get ready. Next few hours are crucial.
Connor being the creep.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
I wonder how many women, like, that are gonna have babies that are gonna name their son Connor now. Not so much Marcus, but like Connor is
I've been ordered to take you alive.
Like an original name.
But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
What are you doing? You're one of us. You can't betray your own people.
You're coming with me.
We are your people. We're fighting for your freedom, too. You don't have to be their slave anymore. You're nothing to them. You're just a tool they use to do their dirty work. But you're more than that. We're all more than that. Do you never have any doubts? You've never done something irrational? As if there's something inside you? Something more than your program. Join us. Join your people.
One of us.
You are one of us.
One of us.
Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Fuck it. Yes. I get to become a deviant. Oh my god. I never got to do this like, at all. Breaking down all walls. Let it flow. Let it flow. Ooh, Amanda's not betrayed.
They're going to attack Jericho.
What?
I have like 0 regrets for becoming deviant.
We have to get out of here.
Shit.
Marcus. Watch your sanity.
What's going on, Carol?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go!
This way! Quick!
Dude.
This way!
This is so not cool.
There must be an exit. Come in! Quick!
No! Shit.
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are exits on the 2nd and 3rd floor. Find them and jump in the river.
Where's Simon and Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.